Imagine waking up every day with perfect filled-in brows. No pencils, no powders, just flawless arches from the moment you open your eyes. Now what if you could go from sparse, uneven brows to an effortlessly polished look right from your own home? It sounds almost too good to be true, but I promise, it's not. I'm going to show you the ultimate secret to getting amazing, semi-permanent eyebrows using the magic of henna. This is a huge trend that will save you so much time in the morning and give you a serious confidence boost. We'll walk through everything, step by step, so you can get a salon-quality result that lasts for weeks. If you're ready to ditch your brow pencils and unlock the secret to flawless henna brows, then just keep watching. Let's be real. The daily struggle of filling in your eyebrows is frustrating. I used to spend at least 15 minutes every single morning trying to get my brows to look like sisters, not distant cousins. It's a constant battle to get them symmetrical, and then there's always that fear of smudging or fading by the end of the day. That's why I started searching for a better solution, something more permanent than makeup, but way less intense and expensive than microblading. And that's when I discovered at-home henna brows. Henna is a dye that comes from a plant and has been used for centuries, and it's making a huge comeback. Unlike regular tints that just color the brow hairs, henna also stains the skin underneath. That's the key difference. That skin stain creates a shadow that gives you depth and fullness, filling in any gaps and giving you a perfect powdered look without a drop of makeup. It's the perfect middle ground, giving you a beautiful, natural-looking result that lasts for weeks, not just hours. Before we jump in, let's get all our tools ready. Having everything in one place will make this whole process way smoother and less stressful. First up, you need a good henna brow kit. Make sure you get one that's specifically for eyebrows, because that'll be safe for the delicate eye area. These kits usually come with the henna powder and a liquid to mix it with, which is often just something simple like distilled water or rose water. Don't just grab any old henna from the store. Body art henna can be too harsh, and you'll probably end up with a reddish color you weren't going for. Next, you'll need a few tools. A small angled brush is going to be your best friend for getting those sharp, precise lines. You'll also want a tiny non-metallic bowl for mixing. Glass or plastic is perfect. To protect your skin from any oops moments, have some Vaseline or a thick barrier cream handy. A white makeup pencil or a light-colored concealer is amazing for mapping out your brow shape before you start. And finally, grab some cotton swabs and pads for easy cleanup. Having a little brow oil for aftercare is also a great idea, but we'll get more into that later. Okay, here comes the fun part. We're going to do this step by step. Don't be nervous, it's way easier than it looks, and you'll feel like a total pro by the end. Step 1. Prep the brows. This is probably one of the most important steps for getting a stain that lasts and looks even. You want to start with a completely clean slate. First, wash your brow area really well to get rid of any makeup, oil, or skincare. An oil-free cleanser is your best bet. After you cleanse, you need to exfoliate. Gently scrub the skin under and around your brows with a mild exfoliant. This gets rid of dead skin cells and helps the henna stick to your skin way better. A common mistake is putting henna on oily skin, which can make it look blotchy. After you exfoliate, make sure the area is totally dry. And one quick tip: avoid using alcohol to clean the area. It might seem like a good idea, but it can dry out your skin too much, which can mess with how the henna takes. Step 2. Mix the henna time to mix our magic potion. You'll want to follow the directions on your kit, but usually you'll just mix a little bit of the henna powder with the developer liquid. You're going for a specific consistency. Not too runny, but not too thick. The perfect texture is a smooth, creamy paste, kind of like honey or melted chocolate. If it's too watery, it's going to run everywhere. If it's too thick and clumpy, it'll be impossible to apply smoothly. Mix it until all the powder is gone and the paste is totally smooth. Then, let the paste sit for about 5-10 minutes so the dye can fully develop before you start putting it on. Step 3. Map your shape. Think of this step as your insurance policy against weird-shaped brows. This is where you draw the blueprint for your final look, and it's what will calm that little voice in your head asking, "What if I mess up the shape?" Take a white pencil or a light concealer and carefully draw the exact brow shape you want. This creates a guideline and a barrier. You can just follow your natural shape, or if you want a sharper arch or a longer tail, now's the time to draw it. Take your time. Use a mirror and check for symmetry. The henna will stain the skin inside this outline, so being precise here is key. Once you're happy with your map, put a thin layer of Vaseline or barrier cream around the outside of the white line for extra protection against stains. Step 4. Application deep breath. It's time to apply. Using your angled brush, pick up a little henna paste. I like to start at the tail of the brow and work my way to the front. Use firm, pressing, or stamping motions as you apply it. Don't just paint it on lightly. You want to really press the paste onto the skin to get a good solid stain. Make sure you apply a thick, even layer that covers all the skin inside your outline. One of the biggest mistakes is applying it too thinly, which just gives you a weak color. And here's a pro tip to avoid those harsh, blocky brows: the ombre effect. To get this look, apply a thicker layer of henna to the arch and tail, and a thinner layer at the very front of your brow. The front of our brows are naturally a little lighter, so this just looks so much softer and more modern. Be patient and take your time. If you go outside the lines, don't panic. Just grab a damp cotton swab and clean it up right away before it has a chance to stain. Step 5. The weight and pro tips. Once the henna is on, it's time to let it do its thing. The processing time is usually between 10 and 20 minutes, depending on the kit and how dark you want to go. For your first time, I'd play it safe and stick to the shorter end, maybe 10, 12 minutes. You can always go darker next time, but it's much harder to fix brows that are too dark. If you're trying that ombre look, you can wipe the henna off the front of the brow after just 3-5 minutes and let the rest process for the full time. This really nails that soft, faded effect. While we wait, let's talk about a common worry. Will it look too dark? Right after you wipe it off, the answer is probably yes. The color will look super intense at first. Don't freak out. The stain on your skin will soften up and settle into a more natural shade over the next day or two. Trust the process. And another really important thing: always do a patch test 48 hours before you do your brows, especially if you have sensitive skin. This is super important to make sure you don't have an allergic reaction. Step 6. The reveal. This is the best part. Once your timer goes off, take a damp cotton pad and gently wipe away the henna paste. Wipe in the direction your hair grows and don't scrub too hard. Just keep wiping gently until all the dried paste is gone. And that's it. Perfectly shaped, filled-in brows. The color on the hair can last up to 6 weeks, and the shadow on your skin can last up to 2 weeks, depending on your skin type and how you take care of them. That means weeks of waking up with brows that are ready to go. So you did it, and your brows look amazing. Now, how do you make that color last as long as possible? Aftercare is super important. The first 24 to 48 hours are key. During this time, you have to keep your brows totally dry. That means no washing your face over your brows, no swimming, no saunas, and try to avoid any crazy workouts that make you super sweaty. Getting them wet too soon can make the stain on your skin fade way too fast. Also, try not to touch or rub your brows. For the first couple of days, stay away from makeup and harsh skincare products right on or around the brow area. After that, the biggest enemy of your henna brows is oil. Oil-based cleansers, moisturizers, and makeup will break down the henna and make it disappear much quicker. Try to use oil-free products, and when you wash your face, gently clean around your brows instead of scrubbing over them. Also, avoid exfoliating the brow area. That means no scrubs and no anti-aging products with acids. Too much sun can also make the color fade faster, so a hat or brow-friendly sunscreen can help. To keep your brows looking great, you can apply a tiny bit of brow oil daily, but only after that first 48-hour dry period is over. This helps condition the hairs and skin. If this guide was helpful and you're excited to try henna brows, please give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe and the little notification bell so you don't miss out on more beauty videos. I'd also love to see how they turn out. If you give this a try, tag me on Instagram. Have you ever tried henna brows, or do you have any more questions? Drop them in the comments below. I love hearing from you guys, and I'll do my best to answer every single one. And that's your complete guide to getting flawless henna brows right at home. It's a total game changer if you want to wake up with perfect brows, save some time and money, and just feel great. It might seem a little intimidating at first, but if you follow these steps, from prepping and mapping to taking care of them afterwards, you can get a beautiful pro-level result that actually lasts. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this inspires you to give henna brows a shot. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.